Hi, we're here with the 21 Convention, Melbourne, Australia, with James Marshall. Fantastic speech, as always. Love all your speeches. So we had a couple questions, and one of them was the importance of knowing what you want in a relationship. How important is that?
Well, fundamental, because if you don't know what you want in a relationship, then you're at the dictates of what somebody else wants constantly. Or if neither of you know what either of you wants, then you tend
chaos.
to... Yes, absolute chaos. And it's really important in terms of being able to choose the right partner in life. There's lots of people, guys and girls, who are in relationships with people they shouldn't be, because they're not even really sure of what they want out of a partner. And so getting your values clear about what are your deal breakers, what are you not going to put up with, because another thing that people put up with really awful relationships, often because they feel like they don't have any choice. But if you understand those, and then you understand what are the elements that you are most important in a relationship, so the top 3 things that you need to have to feel satisfied, to feel loved, to feel appreciated, to feel excited in a relationship, and you communicate those, then you're going to find the right partner.
And the title of your speech was What Women Want. So can you tell me briefly, what do I want? What do women want?
Well, the thing is there, that brings it up.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that firstly, I don't know what every woman wants all the time, and it's more of a question for men to start asking themselves, because I think many men just don't think about it or don't care. They're so centered on, okay, what do I want, which is I want hot chicks and I want this and that. The most important thing to understand that is if you want to get what you want, then you have to make sure that those who are with you around you get what they want. And so the most important aspect, I think, is to understand how to communicate to find out what a woman's needs are. There's general principles, things such as being a good leader, and when I elaborated by saying that a leader who is worthy is one those who follow benefit. So every time you want to lead a woman to do something, whether it's to escalate or go in a car with you or have a drink with you or whatever, she needs to feel like that's going to benefit her. If it's just you trying to robotically lead or tug her somewhere and she doesn't enjoy it, then it's not proper leading. I also looked at the idea of emotional variation, that a woman likes drama in a positive sense of feeling like there's expectation, there's uncertainty, there's excitement leading to pleasurable releases or resolutions. And the other thing, I guess, that a woman really wants is a man who is able to stand up to her tests. And I look at the tests that women give as a very positive thing, not as like them being bitchy and just trying to belittle men, but as something where she is trying to see what is his reactions to things that he didn't plan for. Because if she sees that he's not reactive in situations which he wasn't planning for, then he's going to be easygoing, he's going to be fun, he's going to be adaptable, and all these things that she's going to enjoy.
Fantastic. And the other thing was, so once you meet a girl, you know that you like her, you described effort, and the right sort of effort and the wrong sort of effort. Can you tell me what kind of is the right sort of effort that you want to put forward?
Well, the effort that you put into pursuing a woman needs to be based on reality checks. And it's not men's fault in the sense that there's so much incorrect or wasted effort that's being put in. Let's say the typical one would be, there's on either spectrums you have, firstly being arrogant and overbearing and pushy, because there's some schools of thought or some ideas that a man needs to be alpha, needs to go for what he wants and whatever, which is true, but in temperance to the response of people around him. So if you're constantly trying to push and be aggressive about what you want, and you notice that that's not working, then you need to look at the fact that, well, if it's not benefiting her to when you try and get what you want, she's not going to do it. On the other side, we have this application of huge amounts of kind of passive, wimpy effort that a man will do to be really nice and pleasant and accommodating and always agreeing and polite and so on to a woman, thinking that he's kind of building up these credit points in terms of, so the girl's eventually going to go, wow, he's actually a really great guy. She may go, wow, he's a really great guy, but she's not going to go, plus I want to have sex with him. She's just going to go, cool, there's my friend guy. This is such a common thing for guys I work with. These are men who have exerted huge amounts of effort in attempting to create relationships, and they have, but they have shown the person, the demonstrated through their actions that what they wanted was a friendship, because they acted like that, and then they're surprised when they try and switch that over to being romantic or sexual, and the girl's like, no. Yeah? So I think it's really important to look at, yes, you must apply effort as a man to get a woman, yeah? But it needs to be very clear from basically the beginning that you're sexually interested in her, and that you are interested in her desires as well. You're interested in finding out what it is that she wants, and then you're able to take decisive leadership steps where she benefits and she follows when you have authority to lead towards that, because that is going to save huge amounts of time, because if you do it and she's like not interested, you've saved yourself months or years of painful wasted effort.
So I hear you're running a tour through like an adventure tour through Europe. How would I go about, how would you go about getting onto that?
Okay, so yes, every summer, European summer, I run 2 of these tours. They're 10-day travelling seduction workshops. So a very unique program where we travel through 3 of the best countries, in my opinion, in terms of the most beautiful women, interesting places, and fantastic places for me to teach you guys to learn. And so this is primarily an in-field workshop, so it's like every day we're out there constantly fine-tuning, as well as working with our female coaches and lots of relevant theory to make this a complete transformation. It's also really a man's initiation. It's like not just a boot camp, it's a very deep internal and external journey. The next one's running 29th of May to the 10th of June, and anyone interested can check out theeurotour.com and get in contact with me, and I will call you and talk to you about it.
Fantastic. So this is James Marshall, and we're here at the 21 convention. Bye, guys.
Thank you.